Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Millennial Smark, and I'm bringing you the slop, the whole slop, and nothing but the slop. I'm at work currently right now at the moment. Not super busy, but I'll be going home in the next 2 hours. I did not catch SmackDown tonight, but someone, and I'll shout you out right now because, hey, credit where credit is due. I had to go back and go check it out. Superstar, or I guess Superstar, I guess Substar, whatever. He let me know in the comment section apparently that Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton had a promo that gave him secondhand embarrassment, and I had to go check out the promo to go see, was it that bad? Was it super duper bad? And I checked out the promo, folks, and that was so fucking cringe. Like, that was, all of that was so absolute fucking cringe. But apparently, and I'll read this via Wrestle Talk, off-script comments as Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton trade personal insults on WWE SmackDown. The segment on tonight's WWE SmackDown involving Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton reportedly went off-script quite a bit. Flair and Stratton are set for a match in 2 weeks' time at WrestleMania 41 for Stratton's WWE Women's Championship. On tonight's April 4th episode of SmackDown, they had an in-ring face-to-face segment where things got personal. The closing comments in particular are what got fans stirred up as Stratton addressed Flair's personal life relationship issues, saying, and I quote, "When it's all said and done, you're going to be just like what? You're going to be just like you are outside of the ring, alone." What is that record? Like 0-3? And then Flair then fired back with a comment about Stratton's real life boyfriend, WWE star Ludwig Kaiser, saying, "Is that why Kaiser's in my DMs?" Yeah, that was absolute fucking cringe. But I'm actually having a bit of a dilemma right now, and I'm trying to figure out which one is more cringier. The fact that Charlotte and Tiffany did that horrible fucking promo, because again, that was absolutely fucking horrible, or the fact that people actually believe that this is a shoot. Like, Charlotte Flair legitimately went on television crying her fucking eyes out on one of these stupid ass T shows or whatever, and you think that Tiffany bringing it up again on television is somehow a shoot? Are you fucking retarded? This is the whole Drew McIntyre LA Knight situation all over again. Folks, no, it's a work, okay? It's clearly a fucking work. 9 times out of 10, they probably just made it out to look like a shoot. They did the same shit with Charlotte and Becky a couple of years ago. Oh, they threw the belt on the floor. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you actually believe that shit? Get fucking real. None of this is real, folks. They are playing you like a fucking fiddle. And hey, kudos to them, right? Kudos to them. They leaked something out to the dirt sheets pretending as if, hey, they didn't follow the script. And then what? the wrestling news sites run with it, and it's actually kind of embarrassing, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I said, it's embarrassing in the sense that we have legitimate news outlets who are buying this shit all over again. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie to you, it's actually kind of comforting a little bit. And I'm not going to say, maybe I shouldn't talk like this, sitting on my high horse, pretending as if I haven't been worked in the past, right? It's actually kind of comforting. I'm not going to lie. Let me take that back. It's embarrassing in the sense that you're a wrestling outlet and you're falling for this obvious bullshit. Or maybe they're not even falling for it. Maybe it's a situation where, like, for an example, they're going to play as if they're falling for it, but in reality, they're just trying to sell you on this as much as WWE is selling them on. I don't know. I think it's just more so that they're leaking out terrible information for these guys to follow up with. But no, do I think that any of this happens to be a fucking work or a shooting? No, it's absolutely a work. It's absolutely a work. My only ordeal with all this, though, is just that, like, we're going to WrestleMania right now, and it's like there's so much. It's not like even the correct animosity. I can't put my finger on it. I like the fact that the energy surrounding all the matches going into WrestleMania has a bit of an intensity that's lingering off of all of it. I like that a lot. But it's like what's lingering off of it and the energy that's coming off of it doesn't feel as consistent Like, I don't know, I'm going into WrestleMania this year and I just don't feel satisfied at all, personally speaking. Like, I'm not saying like the stories in themselves are garbage. I'm just saying like it doesn't feel like WrestleMania. You know, on paper it looks like WrestleMania, but the energy doesn't necessarily feel like WrestleMania. So they feel the need to kind of heat up some of these feuds by having them go off script or having to play into the shoot elements, and it's lazy as fuck to me. It's absolutely fucking lazy. And I don't know, I see Charlotte and I see Tiffany, and maybe if they were good at it, like, you know, like John Cena and CM Punk, you know, they can do something like that because it's like they're good at their craft and they can sell you on that idea. But Charlotte and Tiffany, I mean, this shit sounded like one of those VH1 I Love shows back in the 2000s. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like some bullshit cat fight or whatever. Do I expect anything to come out of this in the end of the day? Let me ask you guys a question. Do you feel like, I don't know, like, do you feel, I can't even explain it. Do you feel more excited for Tiffany and Charlotte after seeing all this? Like, really, legitimately, do you feel any more excited for all this than you've already felt before compared to now? I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to look and look at this. Look at this. This just came out right now. For anyone concerned or thinking otherwise, Charlotte's divorce absolutely would not have been mentioned without clearance ahead of time. Like, this is so fucking cringe. It was noted a few weeks ago that Flair had gone off script during a virtual split screen interview with the two, with some fans pointing out that Stratton essentially looked worse off for trying to stay on script instead of adjusting her responses accordingly to what Flair was actually saying. This time, however, it seems it went both ways. Oh, so what? That's what they're trying to play up with right now? That Tiffany Stratton was. I mean, let's just hypothetically say that this is a shoot, for an example. It's such a work shoot to the degree where it's like, do you really think that they have personal animosity with each other? Do you really think that this is necessarily getting underneath Charlotte Flair's skin? Oh no, she brought up my divorce, the worst thing in the fucking world. Oh no, I'm gonna lie and say Ludwig Kaiser's in my DMs. Yeah, right, Ludwig Kaiser is in Charlotte Flair's DMs over fucking Tiffany Stratton. That alone should be the dead giveaway. Who the hell is fucking man booty Charlotte over fucking Tiffany Stratton? That in itself should be the dead fucking giveaway. But this is what they want to run with. This is how WWE wants to treat their road to WrestleMania. Essentially a shoot fest, pretending as if everybody who happens to be in the feud currently right now has to take personal shots. Again, if I'm gonna go after AEW for it, I gotta have the same energy for WWE. I find it lazy. I find it honestly just pandering to the internet audience. You know, I wish, and people can say whatever they want. Oh, Devontae, you're stuck in the old man yelling at clouds. Like, I guess, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Like, the negative comments that come out, I don't even care anymore. Say whatever you want to say. I've been watching nothing but fucking Ruthless Aggression era and Attitude era shows lately because current wrestling is so fucking trash. I don't even pay it any mind. I don't even fucking give it a glance. So it's like, I watched those shows, and like I said, I was just watching recently some of the build-up to WrestleMania 17, and then I started watching some of the build-up to even shows like WrestleMania 19, and it's like, all the stuff stemming off of kayfabe, you know, even some of the work shoot elements a little bit, like McMahon and Hogan when it came to the steroid trial, like, it just all fits so perfectly well without going out of its way to be so pandering to all the bullshit. It didn't have to rely on that. If you had any creative bone in your fucking body, you'd be able to come up with some legitimate creative ideas as far as stories are considered, and you don't have to write. But again, the problem with that is the fact that unfortunately the superstars who are involved, who have to cut all these promos, who have to do all this, unfortunately, well, they're a little bit inexperienced, if you will, right? They're a little bit inexperienced as far as what they want to use in order to come across. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking for myself. Maybe some of you guys legitimately liked what you're seeing on television tonight. I see it and I say to myself, and I just kind of groan a little tiny bit. Like I said, if I'm going to say about AEW, the same thing has to be said about WWE. And the more and more I see shit like this, the more and more it just turns me more off from current day professional wrestling. And the more and more I think about this and the more I see shit like this, it just makes it even worse for me to even want to consistently post things anymore. Wrestling is so gay nowadays. Like, it is so fucking boring. I cannot stress this enough. Wrestling is so fucking boring nowadays. And it's promos like this, and it's the wrestling environment and the wrestling universe, and god damn, bro, this is such a terrible time to be a professional wrestling fan nowadays. But I gotta get back to work. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to how you felt about the work. Oh god, bros, they're shooting from the hip, brother. They're going off script. Like, this is fucking circa 1999 or 2000, and Vince Russo was involved. Only difference is that at least he was writing for actual fucking superstars and celebrities rather than whatever the fuck this is. But hey, if you like it, you like it. Don't let me shit on your parade. You're excited for WrestleMania. You're excited for WrestleMania. Don't let me shit on your parade. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, my name is Devontae, aka Millennial Smart, and I'll be catching you guys later. Deuces, be nice.